Hello YouTube, Groovy Mom here, getting ready to make a batch of cookies. We just polished off our last batch of cookies, and so I was trying to figure out what to make for the next one, and it looks like it's going to be this Chococonut chip cookies. It's a chocolate chip coconut cookie, so I'm getting ready to go here. Okay, so the first thing that needs to be done, I'm starting at a weird angle here because my camera died yesterday when we were making some other videos. So here's the butter. Normally I'd like to let this go at room temperature to warm up because that just makes things, there we go, makes things a little bit easier, but I don't have that option. So this is 1 cup of butter, otherwise known as 2 sticks. Next we have 1 cup of white sugar and 1 cup of, or half a cup of brown sugar. And now I got the blender going, so I'm gonna mix this up a little bit, and then I'm gonna put the eggs in one by one. And then here goes egg number 1. So now we've got 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and oh my gosh, vanilla has gotten so expensive. I got, last time I got mine at Costco, it's just vanilla extract. And it lasted me quite a while, so I can't complain too much. But I was like waiting for the last second to buy vanilla because this puppy is, I don't know, $35 or $39 or something. So unfortunately it didn't come with a screw off cap, because usually I just use the cap to sort of eyeball a teaspoon, because that's one less thing for me to have to measure and get dirty, but oh well. So in goes my teaspoon. And then we'll mix that up. Okay, so 2 1/4 cup of flour measures out to, great, now I lost it in my head, but it was, I measure it by grams on the scale, and I think it was 342, possibly, 342. So that's that, and then to that I add a teaspoon of baking soda and a teaspoon of salt. Okay. So, oh, I just spilled baking soda all over. But I keep my baking soda in here. I just get it in a big bag and then I add it in here. So, a teaspoon of that. And then a teaspoon of salt. Same with this. This initially started out as a pink salt. I bought it, and then I just kept it and bought it in bulk. And so I have this, and I don't have a sifter. Some people sift. I mean, I don't know how many people sift for cookies, but I just have this whisk that I like, and I can put the link to it in the down below too if you want. I love this whisk. I've had many whisks. This has lasted me quite some time. Super easy to clean, and it's fabulous. I love this whisk. So I'm just going to whisk that up a little bit. And I'm really trying to go by the recipe. I have a very difficult time sticking to recipes. I always want to modify them somehow or add something. Like right now I'm itching to add some cinnamon to this. Because it just sounds good. Doesn't it sound like it'd be good with cinnamon? Dang it. I have no self-control. I moved everything just so I could get the cinnamon out. So again, I'm not gonna exactly measure here. Maybe half a teaspoon of cinnamon, just a dash, just a little bit. I don't know. It just sounds good. It sounds like a good combination. Okay, so I have all of my wet and dry ingredients ready to go, and so now The only other thing I need to do is to combine the dry and fold it in with the butters. So my dry over here, and I'm just going to probably do it in thirds. So here's about a third, and I'm just going to get that mixed in. It's kind of a sad day. Last night my daughter, who is 27 years old, found out that one of her classmates died pretty unexpectedly. She I don't know what happened. She took a fall and broke a bone, and then within, I think, a week, sorry, I'm having my coffee here. Within a week, she's gone. And it's just, I don't know. It hit me. That one hit me. I wasn't, overly close to her. I mean, I was friends with her on Facebook and, kept up with her. Sweet kid. She was friends with my daughter when they were younger, kind of had similar circumstances, and I think we're, bonded because of that. But it just, I mean, we don't know the details. Her cousin, who's another sweetheart, let my daughter know yesterday. It's just, I think I'm still in a state of shock. So, like, I don't know. I didn't believe it. So it's kind of like I'm, on one hand, feeling super blessed for the day. Like, it just really, truly hammered home that, my gosh, you can be trucking along and things can change on the drop of a dime. But I'm very mournful for her family and everything else. So we're kind of waiting to see what they say and what more is released, and obviously just letting them grieve. It was just not expected. So anyway, I've got that all incorporated. I cannot believe the grandbaby is still sleeping and allowing me to make these. So here's 1 cup, and then 2 cups. Okay, so there's that, and now I have to do the chocolate chips, and I don't have semi-sweet, so I'm going to do 1 of the milk chocolate, and then 1 of the dark chocolate, and I got these here. Thankfully I have some, because when I went to look for the coconut, I did not readily find it, so that would put a little wrench in my plans. Bam! Okay, so now this is all incorporated, so I'm going to use my little scoop here. And I never know how flat the cookie is going to get, so I'm going to be conservative for my first tray and do probably 6. And if they don't flatten out a bit, then I can put some more on. And I have parchment down on the cookie sheet. It's easier to clean up, and I think they cook better. I don't do anything fancy with the edges, as you can see. I just rip it off because the cookies don't care, they're going to bake. And then I'm going to take a few chips and put them on the top, because I think that makes it look nice that you can see chips when they're done being killed in the oven. Okay, so the cookies are almost ready to come out, and I peeked and it looked like I could put some more on, so that's what I did. I'm going to take these other ones out and switch them with the ones that are going in. But I think they're going to need a little bit more time. So, alright, so those are the cookies right out of the oven. I'm going to let them sit on the pan for a few minutes, and I'm going to pop the other ones in. Well, would you look at that?
Naughty, naughty, naughty. Oopsie.
All right, so try one and let me know what you think.
All right.
It's Chococonut.
Here we go. Pretty good.
So I'll just take out a couple cookies and show you. This is that plate of cookies. Oh my goodness, it's so delicious. I love the smell of cookies in the house. You know when you're baking and the smells. So here's one. And you see how those chocolate chips on top? I mean, you can place them more strategically or however you want to do it. But I think they just add a little something. You know, they just look nice on the top. It's got some good moundage on the cookies. This is actually kind of ugly, but I'm gonna take it. I don't care if things are fugly. So look at that. Look how golden that is. Doesn't that look yummy? They look naughty. They look really naughty. So I can't break this in half and show you like when I break it, because I got the Bambino. So I'm just going to go ahead and break it, and then I'll kind of show you the inside. Look at it. They're still, I'm getting chocolate on my finger because they're still a little bit warm. Still cooling down. So here's a good one. So this is the inside of the cooks. Look at that. Gosh. Look at that. I can already tell this is a pretty darn good recipe. Just how they turned out. Like, again, I did mine at 350. I have a convection oven. I did mine at 350 for 13 minutes, cooled on the pan, and then put them on the rack, and they turned out great. I mean, look at that. That's yummy. All right, so I'm going to try a bite now. The chocolate chips are so soft. Sorry. This is killing my low carb diet. Anyway, yeah, whatever. Good, really good. I wish I had some milk with that. All I have is this. Anyway, oh no, he just dropped his tutor. He's gonna start crying. All right. So to rate this recipe and these cookies on the naughty factor, I would say I would give it 5 is like out of this world and 1 is disgusting, okay? I would say it's probably naughty, 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 naughty. 4. It's good. Carlito's just got home when I was doing my review here, so I'm just going to have him try a cookie. Even though he's cutting weight, he's going to try a bite of it.
See, like a 4.5 out of 5.
4.5 out of 5. That's better than I gave it. All right. Okay, now Sal got home, so he's going to try the cookie. They're chocolate coconut. Remember you asked me to make them? Scale of 1 to 5.
5.
Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe, or leave me a comment.